Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting a project for the first time on this channel. You guys are going to take a ride along with me, and we're going to try to fix something on this watch that I have not seen on YouTube. It may be on here, I don't know, but I have not seen another video like this. So I think you guys will find this one interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a multi-part series on disassembling and replacing the tritium tube right here on the Luminox Blackout Edition. So if we move the hand out of the way, I could show you, as you can see here, there's a little bit of remnants here of the cracked tube right there. What happened was I dropped this from my height onto the floor, and we actually experienced a problem. Let me just clean off that glass there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do step one of the process of seeing what we can do to replace this. I actually did order a tritium tube for this. It is different, and I don't care, because all I really care about is the night loom. Because right now, when we turn the light off, all we see is the hour hand, and there is, I'm sorry, the hour hand, but we do not see the minute hand at all. We see even the indices on the outside here, but we do not see this right here anymore. Okay, so let's get started. What I did was I actually took this off the I actually put this on a NATO strap. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the NATO strap from this watch, and we're going to open it up and see if we can remove the stem and see if we can get this out. So what we need, and again, we're doing this in real time. I don't know what's going to happen. I could ruin this watch for life, and I could be screwed, but I don't think so. I've taken a few watches apart before, but I've never done a Luminox. So we are going to try and get this case back open, and we're already got to see. Here we go. Let's get the correct screwdriver, and it is 4 screws. So we're going to unscrew the case back as we see here. So we take that screw out, and we're going to put it aside. Do not want to lose anything, because these parts, I don't know, they're a pain in the butt to find. It looks like, just based off of what I'm seeing, well, that actually just looks like schmutz or whatever, you know. I was thinking it was like some type of glue or something, but I was hoping it wasn't, and it's definitely not. It's just stuff that got caught in, you know, from wearing on the wrist every day. So that's cool. We got 2 screws out. First time opening the back of one of these. Ah, man, I don't want to strip that. So we'll take a flathead here and see if we can get that. At least get it started. I mean, you don't want to strip these things. There we go. Tell you what, man, I really would not want to take these apart too often. I don't like screws on the back cases because of the possibility of stripping these screws. You know, you got to do this anyway to change the batteries, and I just don't like it. I'd rather have a traditional screw back, or even a pop off, like the pop tabs. I just think it's just a much better design. So, I mean, obviously it helps to have the correct size screwdriver, this is my third version of the screwdriver here. This is a bigger size and it actually seemed to work the best. So try to keep that in mind so that you're not stripping these screws, because it's going to be a pain to really find a replacement. So we got all the screws loosened and removed at this point. So the case seems to remove pretty easily, as you see here. Alrighty, so first things first, I want to actually just remove the battery because I don't want to start touching things and short out the circuit board. So we're just going to simply remove the battery as simply as possible, just like so. That actually, unfortunately, was one of the situations I've had with opening these watches, is that I did short out the capacitor and therefore I needed a brand new movement. So that stunk big time. So with these watches, they have this protective covering here that keeps the movement in. It's just a piece of plastic and we could just simply remove that. Great. Now you're asking, well, how do we remove the stem? Typically what you need to do is take a very small screwdriver and try to fit it in. It could be one of a few places. So again, sorry about that. We are, get this tripod correct here so it doesn't fall over. Let's try to figure out how to remove the stem without breaking the watch. It's usually like putting it into like a hole of that nature there. Let's try this. Let's try using this. Oh, come on. This is definitely uncut. So we need our two hands here. So we're gonna try to zoom in here, put it into a better position, and show you what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna try to put it, put this into here, into this hole, and then see if we can then, yes, perfect. That worked perfect. So the stem is now removed, which means the movement can now come out. Now at this point, you gotta be very careful. I would recommend wearing gloves. I'm not wearing gloves for this because we're actually gonna just remove this and cut for our next video, and in that video I'll hopefully have some protective gloves on. So let's just remove the movement right now. There we are. So as we can see here, we have the remnants of the tube right here. So we'll clean that out. So we'll save that for the next video. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for part 2 as we try to fix the hands of our Luminox Blackout Edition. Thank you so much. Have a good day.